Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
After eating, I want to head up to my room.
Okay.
And just kind of start reading.
Okay.
From the... Which one am I reading? I'm going to start reading from the inscriptions.
Okay. And
I'm just going to read through that until I fall asleep.
Alright. Alright, Tornado, anything you want to do?
Finish and tell Boris it was a lovely meal.
Thank you, Master.
How long would it take you just to call me Tornado?
At least 2 more times, Master.
I'm gonna go to bed as well.
Okay.
Night, Ania.
Yeah.
Ania, you have a dream.
I like dreams.
You see yourself in a field and with 2 other people. One you recognize, one you don't. So one is Tornado, you recognize the gray robes.
Alright.
The other is a short dwarf. You seem to be looking at a cave with skeletons seeming to pour out of it. And then suddenly you're pulled back, you're waking up, and a name repeats itself in your head. But when you wake up, the only thing you can remember is a K.
Okay.
And your eye, the oracle eye, kind of stings in your head. And for the next week, the two of you a couple times have to get called in to protect shipments from raids from orcs.
Alright.
But each time, there's less and less orcs. The first time or the second time, there's maybe a dozen. The third time, there's 6. And they're just weaker. There's less of them. They're less organized. And then after that, there's just nothing. And what would you 2 like to do in your off time over that week?
I'm going to study the papers as well as the inscription book and the ritual book.
Okay.
Just study my book of summoning.
Okay. After the week, you found a sheet of paper on the earrings that it took you a while to figure it out because it's written in Draconic, but you were able to get a few of the words, and the big one you figured out was the word fusion.
Alright.
And then you also found the word to, and then where.
Alright.
Do I see her?
T-O or T-W-O?
T-W-O.
Do I see her like reading these or no?
Yeah, a bit over the time.
Mostly in the study reading it.
Because I am trying to.
Well, do you want to make a perception check, see if you notice the Draconic?
Sure. 18.
You notice that there's Draconic on there and that she's kind of taking a written alphabet of it that's a comparison of it and common and slowly translating it.
I'm going to attempt the read.
Go for it.
Perception again?
Yeah.
23.
You read over her shoulder. Do you want to read out loud or just to yourself?
Out loud.
You read it. When 2 wear the rings, hangs the 2 fuse to become 1.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm in the study right now. Yeah, I've been trying to get this through. I've been slowly working on it. Slowly but surely.
Way to show off, dick.
Well, you know, that works too. Just reading over my shoulder like a creep.
Sorry. You've been doing this for the last couple of while, so I've been trying to figure out what.
Yeah, just trying to figure all this out with the earrings and everything.
To become one.
Well, that can mean a couple different things, though. That can mean you are telepathically connected. You could be fused into one body, or you share powers. I've never truly understood that part.
Like you said, it is a multitude, so it could mean anything. You would have to ask someone of the higher arcanes.
Yeah, but what if they fear this and take it away? I've done so much work on
Boros walks through with like a basket of apples from the courtyard. And he's like, "Why don't you just try it?" And then holds out an apple to you.
I take the apple.
You?
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. And then he walks back through, and you know that he's been like living in the lower dungeon thing.
I take a bite of the apple.
It's good.
I like apples.
Mhm.
And it's just like, I want to try it, but who knows what's going to happen? And who knows if it's reversible or not either. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, does my bird return? Or is
Your bird has returned, but you met up with Martin before that, on the second orc raid, and he basically told you, there's thousands of things to be investigated in Drawk, but none of them that we can. And if we tried to involve ourselves with anything there, it could mean war between the Empire and that country.
Okay. And I told him, and it said in the letter where they were going, and I just told him, well, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking on what's gonna happen and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Just let them be. Barakas and the Master know what they're doing.
Oh, I'm positive the guy, the one who was teaching, knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Martin's met him too.
Throughout these weeks, do I have any more dreams?
You have the same dream a few times.
Any more letters I know, or is it just K all the time?
Once you get an A, but it's usually just K.
Alright. Cool.
That's not how you spell cool.
Well, we could try it. If you want me to, I can send my bird and see if Katrina can watch.
I mean, what we could do is we could get you and a rat and we can see what happens.
Not happening.
I'm not testing it on myself.
Or do you want me to try it with Katrina? I can get her out here.
Let's do that.
Alright, and you send Kogahan to tell her?
Yep.
Kogahan. And she shows up and is like, "So what's this about?"
So, I read off what it says in Draconic to her about the earrings.
Interesting.
What Ania believes, so the multiple definitions or possibilities, she just doesn't want to test it on herself. So I figured since you are more of the enchantress in the family,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have a more general idea and probably know what.
Could be any of those things. I'll try it though.
Yep. Alright. We'll try it.
Do you have your ears pierced?
There's no last one.
Alright. Hey, I'm gonna wear the right one.
Alright, I go upstairs and bring them back down.
Okay, she puts the one in her right ear, and she's like, "Oh, that feels weird."
And I put the one in the left.
And immediately, as soon as you have it on, and the two of you are pulled together, there's a huge flash of light. Just a second. And it appears that a taller, Holler, Katrina, with your hair and your eyes, is standing where you both were, with like a combination of her like bluer robes and your gray ones. And you are now combined with her thinking wise, power wise, as just all your stats added together.
Jeez.
What's happening?
I take my book and start writing this down
Okay.
because I need to take freaking notes for this.
So it's a
Not science if
field.
you don't write it down.
Exactly.
So it's a. Oh. I think I understand the grasp of this thing now. Katrina, you thinking the same thing?
I am. I can't really not be.
Well, take it for granted I'm not the brightest bulb in the group at the moment. Because I'm still getting over shock.
And Katrina pulls out a wand, and you glance down and you see that it's like her wand with your staff's inscriptions, and just points out a window and does a magic missile. Not only is it a combination of yours and hers, so it's just an even bigger rotating thing, it's goddamn huge and fast. As it just rockets out the window. It's like,
Well, I'll be damned.
and like right now, you feel like you can do anything.
Okay, now here comes the challenging part. Getting out.
Ania reaches up and pulls off one of the earrings, and you immediately separate.
Wow.
That was cool. And
Indeed.
you see that the earring, like the color, like doubles. And she's going to do a Arcana check on it. I assume her plus is pretty much yours.
It's 2, so it's 13.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, lost charge. Looks like it'll take maybe a week.
So it's a 1 week use, mate, basically.
Seems like it. Maybe longer if we refuse longer. Can't say for sure though.
Yeah.
She hands it back to you.
I wonder. The necromancers are here. Were they a couple?
Yeah.
And that thing. Oh. I wonder.
Wonder what's in a wonder ball? You may never know.
If. Okay, so for both of us, if it's like that, and we. Like, I saw your missile, our missile was just. And I looked at it, glanced at Ania, and it's more of a. Like this kind of glance, just like. If push comes to shove, I don't want to say this could be used as a training operation, but honestly, mass produce this would be a bad idea.
I don't know if we even could. Like,
Yeah, we'd have to study.
the inscription is so complex.
I mean, we
I've never
met the
seen
man
anything like
who made these themselves before he was inscribed.
Yeah, I don't know if the jewelry is the hard part, though the jade is extremely well done as well.
Yeah, he said it's very rare around here.
Mm-hmm.
Considering it is one of the rarest ones.
And that particular gemstone's very uncommon. Well, the place where it's more common doesn't trade here anymore.
Where's
Is it the
that?
place where you're
Gerlach.
July? Where's that?
North.
North, it's where Barakas I forgot the exploit master said the name from.
Yeah, and I know you have a name that started with a T.
Tangar, there it is.
Mm.
Barakas and Tangar in that area.
Yeah. They should be coming back a couple days.
Well, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Aerial view, Barakas and Tangar.
And you see it zoomed in on a ship again. And
It's sailing back our way.
and then it snaps back again. you didn't get a very good luck this time. You realize at this point, you feel extremely drained. Like, even that little bit of magic was really hard on you. And Katrina's holding her head and is like, feel like winded?
Feel like we just did a battle against each other when we were little.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Might be a side effect.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Carnia, I think she had a message for you.
Oh. Do you remember what she said, or
Something about that orc captain. Or chief that you captured.
the interrogation? Alright,
I think it's tomorrow.
alright. Thanks anyways, Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
See you next time.
See ya. And she stumbles out the door, and like you see her try and like teleport, and she literally like disappears and shows up 5 feet ahead and like stumbles to the ground. It's like, maybe not that. I'm walking.
Do you want us to call you taxi service or something?
What the hell's that?
You guys don't have that here. We have like your horses come get you and then bring you back home.
Oh, that sounds nice. No, I've never heard of that.
Like, catch up to her and like, hang on. Here. I don't use it anymore. It's my own walking stick. Is my...
Thanks. Why are there holes in it?
I had teeth in it.
Weird. And she starts walking away. A little more stable now.
Alright, so by now I have my obsidian ring though, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Alright.
It doesn't do anything, but it looks real cool.
It doesn't do anything yet.
It's like mirror sheen black.
And I just put mine back on.
Mm-hmm. You don't feel nauseous. Your signet ring, right?
Yeah, because the ring of nauseous is
Yes.
stuck on there.
No, it's the one that gives you knowledge on like arcane and history specifically.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, the sick one comes off. Though you do think that you'd probably feel a little worse right now if you didn't have your sickness ring on.
With that much going on, I think I need to take a nap.
Okay.
Alright, you do that. I'm going to go back to... I'm just going to go up to my room and start reading out of the inscriptions for dummies again.
Okay.
I assume as soon as my head, I like get to the bed, it's just
Yeah, you immediately pass out.
I put the earrings up back on the mannequin
Okay.
and just read the inscriptions.
Mm-hmm. And you notice as well that they've dulled.
Alright.
And the inscriptions on them, like, you'd think that it'd be kind of fairly easy to read because there's not much space, but they are so small and there are so many lines of them, like, you're not even sure where to really start.
Alright. Can I take a perception check on them?
You can.
14.
What do you want to see?
I want to try to find the top most start.
Okay. Hey, you do find that, and you see written in Draconic again, and you see that this isn't part of the inscription, and it's just a name. And it says Kento Rings.
Kento?
Yeah. Kento.
snoring in the next room.
I'm going
Very
to go
helpful.
back to the inscription ring.
Okay.
Till I fall asleep for the night.
Yeah. Okay, and then do you want to do the interrogation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to pause it. Now we have a different DM.
Alright, so the interrogation room. You're in the interrogation room. Everyone that has taken the capture minus
Barakas, who is not here.
Barakas and Sarkanya. Hurricane is elsewhere.
Mhm.
So the chieftain is coming around because that sleep spell took a lot longer to wear off.
Over a week.
Over 3 weeks.
No, it hasn't been that long. It's been
No,
like
it's
a
just
week and 2 days.
Alright.
It was 3 weeks for you for doing it. the group.
Yeah.
While you guys are waiting for him to wake up, he's in a steel chair. He's got chains all around him. Roll an Arcana check. That is a crit.
20.
That's critical. Since you've been here for a while and you have starting to get a grasp of specific areas of the arcane, you realize that the chains it's a power chain.
Alright.
It's just like it'll keep him locked. So if he moves, he's only gonna be able to like twitch a muscle and that's it.
Alright.
And both my characters already know that.
Get the overpowered stats of Martin.
Martin the Cleanser, get it right. I burned a lot of monsters to get that title.
Okay. While they're waiting, you guys can talk. 'Cause I gotta remember what I gotta do for this.
Okay. Martin waves to you because he hasn't been living at the mansion.
How goes it?
Goes well. Yourself?
I've been reading up on some of the arcanes in your region here. Not quite understanding a lot of it, but still getting through this with some of it.
Did I ever make a perception check? Because this is about Karnia. Please make a perception check. Or Arcana, your choice.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing some stuff. You'll be mainly doing
ET.
Karnia.
You've kind of, now that you're seeing her again, you see that weird energy on her again. You realize that that energy's kind of familiar. Like you had it at some point on you. And that's all you got.
Alright.
Just worth noting.
Okay, so the chieftain is coming around. Tornado goes, okay, this is taking too long. Karnia, you got something to smack him with?
Gladly. And she just walks up and punches him in the face.
Oh my god! What the? What?
Was I not gentle enough for you?
Bitch.
And she just smirks.
Okay, let's get this interrogation rolling. Alright. Chiefy boy. You ungrateful little squirt, I'm gonna kill you all.
Grateful for what? Tornado's been an orc the entire time. We just never noticed because he was wearing a disguise.
Okay, I'm gonna speak this.
Yep.
Okay, so, let me just put it to you this way. We're gonna be asking questions, you answer wrong, and Karnia here is just gonna beat the living crap out of you.
So,
Which I assume she will
so you know, please answer wrong.
Enjoy every minute of it.
I've got this new mace that I really want to try out on Bone.
Ooh. Do you have it on?
Yeah. She pulls out a what you can tell is mithril mace.
Ooh. I thought we're still rare in these parts.
Oh, they are.
Anyway. Okay. Orc. Chieftain. Oh, crap, I forgot what his name was.
I don't remember.
My character's not good with names. Because I'm not good with names.
Anyway, so first question. The war. Are you guys still planning on having it? Yes, we're gonna crush all of you into grinds. We're gonna grind your bones to dust.
Tell me, is that at the plan of the High Chiefs or just you?
He's quiet. Carnia. This is Tornado. Try the mace on his foot.
Oh, gladly.
Left foot, to be precise, please.
She has a +10.
That hits. Which his
+3.
5. He grimaces because his but when she removes the mace, his foot just it was crunched and it just snapped back. Martin, perception.
Okay. 15.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana roll.
We have really high perception characters.
Okay, so Martin sees it, and I just take I see an Arcana field around it. Okay, so the binding is gonna. I say one word, and the binding just the chains start squeezing him. Sir Carnia, I actually want you to. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I want you to hit his foot again. But Martin, I want you to shoot at it before the mace hits.
Okay. And Martin takes aim.
Go.
Carney didn't roll that well. 16 and what's this plus? 28.
Alright, so the shot hits, but since he's standing still, it's kind of hard to miss.
Okay.
You hear bone complete crunch, but you also the bone crunch. But when the shot hits, you hear a clang. And once the mace is removed, you see what was a metal boot. It's that's why you didn't take anything. So add a couple of things.
Okay.
All right. Sir Carney, I believe you have a question. If you would be so kindly, or as kind as you want, I should say.
Tell me, Orc. How many of the other chiefs have you rallied into this foolish resistance?
I'm inclined to no such thing.
Great.
But when he says that, you just see his you just have her roll a perception.
Yep.
She
crit miss on perception.
She doesn't notice it.
Too busy gloating.
Martin, and let you two both roll.
22.
13.
Nope. You smell ozone. The ozone layer, a thunder.
Lightning.
Yep. You didn't smell it, but you managed to see it for Martin. His whole body just shakes like he got hit by electricity. So it's an electric shock.
Can Martin do an Arcana check and see if he thinks that the chief caused this himself?
Correct.
Okay.
You may roll.
10 plus. That's my Arcana. That's 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll high. Yep. He caused it himself.
Tornado, do me a favor and tighten his restraints. He used to be getting some magic through.
I have no idea how on that one. Magic getting through, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, how many times do we have to tighten to make dice towers?
Yeah.
Mutters something in it loosens, so he kind of surges forward, but then it just snaps him back into the chair. Oh, and the chair is welded and dug into the ground.
Steel.
Yeah, it's down in there, so you can't really much move.
Just like